Hi Aquarius, it's Christina. This is Shine Your Light Oracle. We are doing a mini reading for your sign, whether sun, moon, rising, or if you're cross watching for an Aquarius. This is a timeless message, however likely charged with the energy of the super new moon partial solar eclipse in Aries that happened 2 days before I recorded this. As well, the day before I recorded this, Neptune stationed in Aries for the first time in 150 years. Woo! But whenever you encounter this reading, it's been placed on your path at that time for a reason. Yes, for a reason. If you wish to book a personal reading with me, please DM me on Instagram, email me at shineyourlightoracle@gmail.com, or visit my website, shineyourlightoracle.com. I love how your first card flew out. This would be your crowning energy. And it had this like soaring feeling in a way that none of the other signs so far that I've done this week have had. Your first card is, wow, Justice card, Libra energy, and a major arcana. And you, if I'm not mistaken, are the only, if not one of the few, who got a major arcana for their crowning energy. Could be dealing with a Libra, but not necessarily so. And so it does, wow, there I see the eclipse. So something was activated, well, in this eclipse season for you. And wow, you're looking, I heard you have some new resolve. And you're looking pretty serious about it. And it does feel like you've been through the ringer, having made your way out of your south node, out of the south node into your north node. And here you are, like on the borderland between your south node and your north node as you face your north node. You're like, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. You are victorious over that with this Ace of Swords I see here. Victorious over whatever that was, that the universe sort of put you through, that you had to sort of work your way through to get out of your south node and into your north node, out of your karma and into your dharma. And yeah, while you know you're victorious, you're feeling like, you're looking like, yeah, you don't want to mess with Aquarius right now. Give Aquarius some space. They just came back from battle. And yes, you're wizened as a result. And you're like, not taking any more BS. And maybe that was part of it, part of this karmic lesson was how to protect your energy and also not to settle for being made to feel less than. I refuse to take it anymore, this owl seems to be saying. So don't mess with me. But in a nice way, in a very benevolent, especially a benevolence for yourself, compassion for yourself. Besides, I've got to be fair to myself before I can be fair to someone else. Justice card. Fairness. All fairness starts with how fair I can be to myself. Continuing, wow. Please, what else please for Aquarius, please? Thank you for watching today. Please, what else please? Ooh, quiet. Yeah, you're like strong silent type mode. No. And yeah, I will take action again, but I'm just like on my perch. In a sense, digesting what you've been through. Allowing for it to sort of become integrated into your consciousness and into your cells, into your DNA for that matter. What you've just worked through. But you're like, yeah, don't mess with me right now. And everyone in a different way has been getting sort of this like retreat and repose, even hermit-like. But this hermit is you as this this Emperor who's just come back from battle, this owl who's been wizened as a result of what they've experienced. Yeah, yeah, you don't want to mess with Emperor right now. Continuing. Please. And it's not that you're angry, but it's you like sort of like processing what you've just been through. What do they call that? Like in the war, like a kind of like post-op, not post-op, but whatever. Eight of Wands, wow. Wow. And this Eight of Wands in this deck, while it generally is regarding forward movement isn't really like, it's not really an opportune time for that. With the retrogrades, Venus and Mercury at this time, retrograde. But you are pointing in the right direction. You are facing your Dharma with your back to your karma. You're facing your North Node with your back to your South Node. But yeah, you're probably feeling like, yeah, I want to go ahead, but I have maybe some like wounds to lick at this time. Some wounds to nurse. And they're just kind of like superficial wounds. They're not the kind of like traumatic ones. In fact, that's what you've healed by virtue of you, like, in a sense, protecting your peace, it looks like. Protecting your boundaries. No longer settling to be made to feel less than. But wow, what it took. It's feeling a bit of Five of Wands energy, which would be a little bit of a tension. Continuing. Please, what else, please? For my dear Aquarius, please. Thank you. So, Six of Pentacles, interesting. Like the Justice card.
All right.
Getting back what you give, sorry. Being fair to yourself will allow you to be more fair to others. And on one hand, that's the wisdom that you gained. But the others are like looking out to see, what does Aquarius have to teach us? Or where is Aquarius right now? Where is Aquarius? Where's Aquarius? They're looking out for you. And yeah, you'll come out in due time and show them what you've learned, or we'll be able to lead them again. But yeah, there's more like fairness and justice for yourself. I've got to be fair to myself and take my peace. Take my time to take my peace. Sorry about that. And these cards are, oh my gosh, the Sun card confirming yes to everything I said so far. And this Queen of Cups, who feels like you, even if you don't identify as a feminine water sign in any way. This is that self-compassion. What I do for myself in terms of like taking care of myself, protecting my peace, I will be able to do for others. And in this way, you will shine for others in a masculine, Sun energy would be a masculine way. But confirming yes to everything that I said so far. And yeah, this self-compassion leads to increased joy and increased freedom. But you're like this hermit. It's not a hermit crab, but you're like this snail with your own shell, protecting your energy. And yeah, without the facility, at least at this time, to talk, to communicate. Just protecting your peace. Self-compassion, practicing self-compassion, that you may be able to practice more compassion for others. And even that retreat mode is an example to these that are watching. Continuing. Please, whoop, thank you, flying out. Nine of Wands, wow, you've really been through it. Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. But look at you with your golden mane. A wounded warrior, yes. The Emperor goes out and fights their own battles without sending scapegoats or minions to do their dirty work for them. Yeah, and you're tired. You fought the good fight. It's understandable that you should pull back. A little bit more? Please, what else, please? Thank you. Could be a challenging time now. But this is what you can look forward to, this wisdom. And this joy and abundance and peace and freedom. This card is Nine of Pentacles, yeah. Doing it for yourself, by yourself. Nine of Pentacles, self-sufficiency. And it's also like knowing I can't expect anyone to give me this peace if I'm not giving it to myself. At the bottom of the deck for you, my dear Aquarius, King of Cups. Wow, so there are counterparts here, a Queen of Cups and a King of Cups. So these are two who practice self-compassion, self-love. And yeah, they don't have the facility of communication, at least not at this time. It's not a time for that. But I do see that you're having to, like, yes, you're overcoming something very, very challenging, defying the odds even. But also like having to balance on your own with maybe no one to rely on at this time. Like this Nine of Pentacles card as well. But how can anyone else, in a sense, like, do for you what you can't do for yourself? So you're doing it for yourself, first and foremost. This is an act of justice, fairness. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps and resonates in some way. My dear Aquarius, I send you lots of love. Bye for now.